Alright, heading towards Marshall, I guess. Moving out. Ow.
Just asking for directions.
We are going way out of our way. Yep. Yep. My last one didn't last because of some nonsense. Get in. We're riding in style now. Bonk. Oops.
So, what was that with you and Lily?
It's a long story.
Not much on the radio to fill the time.
Good point. My mom died when I was 13. Lily was 9.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, not long after that was when Lily was diagnosed. Our dad, he's kind of a wreck. I had to pick up a lot of that slack. Jacob, I need you to be a man. Help take care of your sister. You know what I mean? It was a lot for a kid to live
Fire
up to.
truck.
I didn't handle it well. And as soon as I turned 18, I told my dad that I was moving to Danforth and I was going to college.
What happened?
Oh, man. Man, he blew up. We had a huge fight, didn't talk for years after that. I finally got back in touch with him just a couple of months ago, actually. And this is my first visit home. Anyway, I don't think Lily's quite forgiven me yet.
One thing's for sure, this is a big town. Kind of crowded, but if we could set up a safe location, we'd be set.
Well, what do you think? Check this place out. It's got a big yard, a privacy wall that we can fortify pretty easily. And check out that tree fort. We could turn that into a watchtower easy.
You seem pretty excited about this place.
Yeah, well, when I was a kid, my best friend Sally, she lived in this house. And I was so jealous. I always wanted to live here.
Well then, let's take a look inside.
Oh. Ah.
Jesus!
Can't see. Help me.
Oh boy.
What the hell was that?
Beats me.
That didn't look like any disease I've ever seen. You?
Nah.
Maybe we ought to go, huh?
Well, that was... yeah. That was one of those moments. But yeah, we can turn this place into our new home. I could actually see that. Plenty of scavenging spots in the area. There's a gun shop literally right there. Oh hell, look at this place. Look at this place.
Well, that's a few options at least. There might be more out there if you look around.
I'll think about it.
Sure. Big decision, I get it. Just remember, tree fort.
Okay, I got a few things to do. One, they'd like to join us, but yeah. Just yeah. Alright, while I'm in town, I might as well meet the law. Or whatever the hell they want to call themselves. There's also a survey point in the area, which would allow me to get a good feel for this town. I wish I were doing this in the day, but... Jesus. Lag, Muppet.
Ooh, brainwave. Check this out. We're getting a lot of good use out of the workspace. But if we put a little more time and effort into it, we could start doing some basic automotive repair. Might be nice to actually keep our cars running instead of dumping them on the side of the road when the engine starts to knock.
Yeah, that is a very good point. Hi.
All due respect, Your Honor, we're stretched too thin as it is. You got half my guys guarding the dispensary instead of out there pushing these things back.
I understand the difficulties, Sheriff, but I don't know what you expect me to do about it. We only have so many trained officers left, and I'm not comfortable with the prospect of arming civilians for this kind of work.
If you'd let me start training them,
We'll discuss this later, Sheriff. We have a visitor. Welcome. I suppose you've heard our broadcasts? Well, it's all true. We have a safe, secure society here, governed by the rule of law. Walk with me. I'll explain.
You have a society? I'm sorry. What exactly happened in the United States when I wasn't looking?
Look around. We're facing a disaster of unprecedented scale. We have no way of knowing how widespread it is, or how long it will take federal authorities to respond. Until they do, we have to look out for ourselves. It may not be the most constitutionally traditional succession, but it's all we have.
All we have? The Army's camped just across the river.
Yes, and other than vaguely threatening radio broadcasts, they've made no attempt to contact us or provide relief efforts to the civilian government.
True.
Meanwhile, ordinary citizens like yourselves are living in fear. Fear of the dead. Fear of the criminal element that sees this as an opportunity to prey on their fellow man. Fear of the uncertain future of our nation. But it doesn't have to be that way. And of course, all firearms will be surrendered. Only duly appointed law enforcement officers are allowed to go armed.
Right. Well, thanks for the offer, but we're doing just fine on our own. And I'm damn sure not surrendering my guns when the streets are full of flesh-eating dead people.
I'm very sorry to hear that. We'd certainly prefer it if people joined us freely, before the issue has to be forced.
Is that a threat?
Just a reminder that the Wild West doesn't last forever.
don't take it personal. He's under a lot of strain. We're penned in pretty good by these things, and like you might have heard, we're short-handed. Tell you what, help me clear some of these problem areas out, and I'll vouch for you. Put in a good word, maybe set up some kind of trade arrangement.
Okay.
Feel like lending the
Sure.
hand?
Happy to help.
Hope you're geared up. We've got a few infestations to deal with.
A few. Oh, no. All right. Now let me get to my car. That dude's serious. You know what? Screw it. I just won't forget where I placed my car. Continue next time. I'll be taking these idiots out to kill infestations.